Like that, we are back at it again. Welcome back to Champion Corners Podcast, where the real fans meet. I'm your host today, BJ, also known as the Professor. You see, I'm joined here with everyone's favorite host, Ron G, Mr. Highlights. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm doing my thing, loving wrestling, ready for Elimination Chamber to come on and get here. But we got some things to talk about with that. And then we got Revolution on the rise, man. So I'm ready to talk about it all, bro. How you feeling?
I'm doing really well, actually. I'm not doing too bad. It's another good day after Ash Wednesday. Can't wait to get into a couple of topics. In fact, let's get into one big one. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, okay, let's get into it. So over the
Uh,
weekend, Dave Meltzer came out with his list of his awards. It was over the weekend, so we kind of starting from the beginning here. Granted, it is Thursday, but it was something that happened here recently. He had his whole list of awards, and let me see if I can bring him up real quick. Sorry, it's going slowly. He had, of course, his wrestlers of the year and his best flyer of the year, and I tell you, he does a lot. Hold on,
yeah,
let me
there's a
see if I
lot
can
of
bring him
awards I
up.
seen those up there. So I was
Yeah,
like,
it's quite a bit. It's quite a few that I kind of even curious on how he came to the conclusion of these being worth an award for.
right. That was my thing. Like,
Here we go.
do we really need some of these? I'm like, come on, bro.
All right, it's going to be. All right, that's fine. So
Yeah,
as
that's
you can
good. That's
see,
good.
over the entire list, he has rest of the year as Mystico, and of course,
The glasses
he
on.
has quite a few things up here. If you can see some of these awards, some of these I'm going to kind of call out and tell me how you feel about it. He has the best office draw. That was John Cena. How you feel about that?
I mean, I'm always like John Cena getting something, but I mean, I don't think that's needed like that. I mean,
The best
I
draw?
could do without that one.
Oh, but it's the best draw. Okay.
We get
Well,
it.
he has the best technical wrestler award. That's Zack Sabre Jr. The best brawler, John Moxley. He did have the most overrated, Jay Uso. Jay Uso is actually a multi-time winner of this award, believe it or not. Um, the worst gimmick, heel John Cena, but the best gimmick, timeless Tony Storm.
Oh, heel John Cena.
Uh,
Oh, wait.
Worst feud of the year, Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. That was a horrible feud because it started and then it stopped and went absolutely no. It was a horrible feud.
Yeah.
Best non-wrestler, Don Callis. Paul Heyman,
Okay.
maybe? I don't
Huh?
know. How you feel? I don't
I
know.
mean,
Paul
Don
Heyman.
Callis I feel like he does a lot. So I mean, I get it. He does, commentary. He like I say, he does the promos for the crew for everybody. He keeps the crew together, or try to at least. So he's on TV all the time. So yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah.
All right. Kind of rounding out, he also had feud of the year, Moxley and Hangman.
Yeah, it was dope.
Most improved, Harley Cameron. Most charismatic, John Cena. But
Oh wow.
there's actually a award on here that kind of stuck a few people's craw over the past weekend, and it was one that actually ties in two. He has worst television show, NXT,
Whoa, whoa.
and worst announcer, Booker
Okay,
T.
where's television show? Come on, you wilding right now. NXT is
Oh,
a good show, but okay, go ahead. Okay. And as far as the television show, I like them. Some of the matches on Collision, but they don't really have no promos and nothing. We just got matches going on for what? I mean, what is this?
thank
So
you.
I mean, but I wouldn't say that's the worst. That's why I said these worst categories on this. It's like you're trying to take shots at people. I don't know. Those aren't needed either. They can take those out. But I mean, this is his stuff. So, I mean, judge it how you want to. I guess that's your job. I guess you're the
I'm
wrestling observer. So however you observe it, that's how you're gonna take it.
Well, I understand, and it's just one of these things where it's like, mind you, it's not just him; it's also his fan base, his subscribers, his readers. Pretty much, some of the people who ever goes to CageMatch.com and actually votes on all those things, they are more often than not the ones who vote on this type of stuff as well.
Yeah.
Um, and I get it; people just don't like the whole worst. But you know what? Not for nothing. Putting things like worst and all that, that stuff gets the attention because when I went over the things that was put as the best, no one talks about that. No one talked about how John Cena won multiple awards, such as the biggest box office draw, the most charismatic, as well as the worst gimmick and also the worst match. But that doesn't get any talk. It's Jey Uso got most overrated. But no one disagrees with that, right? Is Jey Uso overrated?
I don't think he's overrated. I just think he does too much of the eating now. And I mean, like I don't know. I mean, I just don't want to say that because I love Jey Uso. So, but I said he messes up certain matches. I said he does too much yeeting with the running back. I like the running back is funny. Well, now I wish it was. I hope it's in the game. 2K26, that is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It'd be funny if it is. I'm just saying, just before to be in there, I'll like it. But he does it too much in big matches, and then it's like he doesn't care about the match anymore. He just want to be with the fans and do that. He's happy being tag team champion. So I don't know. I just hate to say he's overrated. Hey, I guess he feel like he shouldn't be main event. I don't know. Should be main event Jey Uso.
All right. Well, there's also one more award. This is always a big one that Meltzer has. It's called the most disgusting promotional tactic of the year. So these were the nominees. Now, I just want to run through the list real quick, but honorable mention being WWE after the fact, trying to act like George firing was a work.
Oh yeah.
Number 10. These are the numbers on the side are the number of votes that all these got.
Okay.
Number 10. Sabu's last match in the background.
CM Punk.
CM Punk apologizing to Saudi Arabia because they're saying he did it for the money. That's why. That's why.
No, bro. Man, I don't agree with that one.
Oh, you really thought that was a legit apology? I don't think that was a legit apology either.
Okay.
That's me.
All right.
Just a random guy, Ahmed. And then all of a sudden he brings this tweet up. It was never brought into a point of any contention. He just randomly brought that up. The crowd never mentioned it.
It's like he facing it. I felt like he was him facing it. I don't know, but okay. I mean,
okay, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I guess. I don't know. Either way, a lot of people don't like the fact that some people think CM Punk sold out going back to WWE anyway because he was so anti-establishment that now he is. So that's why it only got 44 votes. Yeah. Those guys are going to just be who they are. But anyway, the Rajah Jackson incident. You remember that?
Yeah, it was. That should be on here.
I'm surprised it's not number one. Honestly,
I get the number one. I get the number 3. Number 2, I understand it, but I mean they're gonna do what they do with that one. I don't know, but
okay, so you see the list. All right.
Yeah, I mean I see the list before. Like
I know.
Who just listen to this? I mean,
oh yeah, TKO WWE UFC relationship with Donald Trump, or the DKO WWE UFC relationship with Saudi Arabia. And simply number 1, the biggest disgusting promotional tactic, WWE bringing back Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, because I could definitely do without Brock Lesnar. I could do without even hearing about their relationship with Donald Trump. I don't want to hear nothing about him, like really.
I got some takes on that real quick.
Oh, hey, go ahead.
So you guys were talking the other day about the lack of WrestleMania tickets being sold. There's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot boiling to that, in my opinion. I think some of it is the pricing. I think some of it is the lack of scarcity for those who already live in Vegas. Oh, I went there last year. I don't think I'm gonna go this year. So you had that crew. You also had the fact that the international crew. You know, WrestleMania has always kind of been known as an international thing. People come all over the world to come see it. Yeah. I don't know if anyone's been paying attention, but the United States has a little bit of a contention with international folks. And I don't know, it ain't necessarily the easiest place to get in and out of with a passport. Yeah. So you have that whole hold up. And then I guess you could say ticket prices. And of course, we're going to bring up later just the idea of pacing of storylines going into Mania, the urgency. Like there's not a strong urgency going into Mania either with these matches. But we'll get into that as we actually talk about what happened on Raw.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let's get back to like I said, that Dave Meltzer Awards, and the one everyone's talking about, the worst commentator of the year. going to boo. It's just a Booker T. But I don't know. I just feel like Booker T is so entertaining. But we was all talking about it in our group chat and whatnot. And the one thing you brought up is like he's good in viral spots, viral shorts and whatnot. And yeah, he's funny and whatnot. But to listen to Booker T for a whole show, and I don't know, some people actually find it unbearable. And so you got to listen to those people. I mean, I don't know. But I'm going off, like I said, the entertainment factor, and I like to have my love for Booker T, and I can listen to his podcast all the time for that long. But I guess the commentary is different when he's on commentary.
It is different. I don't know. For me, it was he did commentary recently on the SmackDown because Wade Barrett was out.
Yeah,
and I don't know. It's just I can't put up with it I was never that much a fan of him back when he was doing it in a 3-man group. It was like him, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves.
Yeah.
It's oftentimes I felt like him and Corey Graves are getting into it, but that's a whole nother
definitely
thing. So I don't know. It's just, even going back to Black Ice, right? Going back to TNA, Booker T commentary has always just kind of been played off for laughs. And like I said, it's fine if he's kind of guest commentating, but like for a whole show.
Yeah.
But there's a number of people who aren't great. Tony Schiavone. I'm not a big fan of Excalibur either.
Yeah, a lot of people say that also. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Michael Cole's one of the best.
Yeah.
Nigel McGuinness is one of the best. I think
Wade Barrett is good. And
Wade Barrett is good.
Joe Tessitore.
I think Joe Tessitore is good. People don't like him for some reason.
Oh, come on, get out of here.
I saw someone say he's better suited for something like a professional sport. And I'm like, well, that's kind of the point in why he's in this.
Right. That's where he came from.
Professional sport. Like, that's what they got him for. I like that. I like him and Wade Barrett as a combination. I think they make a great combo.
But yeah, but like he said, I mean, Booker T was only supposed to do this for 3 months, but it's going on 5 years. And now they're putting him in the video game as the commentator. And so it's like they like what he doing. So it's like you could fight against it, but it's just what they want you to give you more because, like I said, he's entertaining. But some people he's grading. So it's just perspective on who watching the show.
It's taster's choice. It's a preference. It is.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that NXT crowd loves them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, let me ask you this. Someone made this comment. Do you think Booker T, because of his reactions to Trick entrance and reaction to Stephanie Vaquer's Devil's Kiss, do you think he helped get them over?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think so. But okay.
Bruh, come on now. With that trick, and he did the little ad libs. Trick doing it on SmackDown now. He did it last SmackDown. That helped to get that over. Yeah. The little that little thing he do with the Devil's Kiss.
Yeah,
everybody doing it now, and that's one of the biggest things she's known for. Even though she's known for more than that, we'll talk about her in a little while. So we're gonna talk about Raw. But it helped get her over. So he could do that for several talents. If right now he's training Jay Cargill, but I ain't gonna do his commentary. Right? But he's helping these future stars, or now and present and future stars get over in a certain kind of way. I feel like he's helping. He got me back liking Joe Hendry song again, just because of what he doing.
Oh yeah, you sound like a real drunk.
Hey, but it's funny and it's viral, and people are reacting and ad-libbing it on their own videos.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. It's getting over the masses.
Yeah, he's still helping the product but in a unique type of way. Let me say that.
Yeah, I get you. I just don't want to make it seem like they wouldn't have got over if he hadn't done it.
Wait, I'm not saying that. I mean, because Trick is undeniable right now. Stephanie is who she is, even though we were like I said, we hope wish we could understand the language because her promo against Liv was great. Well, it's just you have to read the subtitles to know it's great.
Subtitles? There were subtitles?
Well, they put the subtitles on like the video they put on online.
Oh,
They
okay.
put the subtitles with it.
When I saw it, it was it probably is subtitles somewhere, but I don't know.
Yeah. They had subtitles on the video they put out on social media. And Dominic, if you listen to Dominic, he was repeating everything she was saying, but you had to listen close to Dominic.
Yeah, because he was translating it to Liv. And at the same time while translating it, let's go and get into it. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw. We'll get right into it.
Okay. Because, we talk about my book. We know.
Yeah, that's probably going to come up later, maybe.
Yeah, if you like him, you like him. You don't, you don't. It is what it is. He don't care anyway.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
He still work there. He get paid.
Hey, like and subscribe. Comment.
Do it. Share the page. Do it.
Share the page, definitely. But moving on, Monday Night Raw had a lot going on, sort of a build. Liv Morgan and Michael Cole had a sit-down interview. In the midst of the sit-down interview, Dom comes out for support, of course. They're together. That's how it's supposed to be. Michael Cole asked Liv Morgan $1 million question. Who are you choosing? Liv kind of played it off like she was about to make a choice. She said, I'm not about to waste this time. I have not put in this much time in my career just to let this whole moment go. And before she could fully get her statement out, Stephanie Vaquer sat down and gave her a Spanish slashing of the tongue that you ever hear. At least according to Don, that's who was translating. It was an interesting back and forth. In the midst of it, Liv has sat there crying. Dom having to console her. Ron, what did you make of that whole back and forth?
Well, when I first saw it, I didn't see the subtitles. But I was like, dang, whatever she said, it was serious. Because if Liv crying off of it, like, dang, well, she done gave it to her. This is the one I want to see. But that's how, like, foreign wrestlers or wrestlers who first language is not English, they're so much more comfortable when they're speaking their own language, and they can pull off the promo. This is like an Oscar, Shinsuke, anybody. They can pull off that promo very well. They're speaking their own language, but they're trying to piece it together when they're talking in English. That's why it's like they only known for certain lines or whatever it is like that. But the promo she cut pretty much was saying you worked hard for 10 years for this moment, but they was holding your hand the whole way. You started in WWE. You had the best medical. You had the best, coaches and stuff like that. Me, I come from where wrestling didn't even exist. And I've been the best from around the world and proved myself around the world just to get here. This title is not just a belt to me. It's my life's work, it's what I work hard for, and showing off for girls like me in my country. Like I said, where wrestling, I had to go somewhere else to even learn wrestling. I had to get my own medical, pay for my own, scars to get healed. While you had WWE holding your hand all these 10 years. Not to say you didn't work hard, but you're not gritty like me. You're not getting it like I got it. And as soon as I got here, I went straight to the top because I deserve it. That's pretty much what she was saying. And so I love that. But it's just like, how many people are going to watch that video? I mean, it's probably 1 million watch views. I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of views. I mean, on that video with the subtitles. But for people who just are going to watch the television show, you're on Netflix. Go ahead and put the subtitles in there, especially if it's a pre-taped segment. You know she's going to do that. Put the subtitles so everybody can know what they're saying. And the impact can be felt right then from her. Because I've been saying before this happened, I feel like she's going to take a back seat to the Judgment Day story. But with this promo, it helped. But like I said, people got to watch the subtitle video online to really feel it. And hopefully from here to WrestleMania, they'll put the subtitles, or she could say something very impactful, just like she did to Liv in English. So I don't know. I loved it.
All right. Yeah, it sounds like it's a great segment. I thought it was really good. I love the back and forth. I love how Dom was kind of also going back and forth with Stephanie defending in Spanish as well. Is this match seems like it's going to be the one that's going to be the Mania one? Who do you see? Early prediction, walking away with this title.
Um, I said Liv, but like I said, it all depends on how her and Raquel and Roxanne get along going into this match. Because she's going to need, if she's going to beat Stephanie, she would need their help.
Maybe.
And for right now, hey, Stephanie got the lead in my book. We ain't gonna make our final picks till close to WrestleMania, so I ain't gotta lock this in. But Stephanie, she ahead right now for me.
Yeah, I don't know this promo. I didn't. Okay, I'll admit I didn't see the one with the subtitles, but what I did from just the essence of the promo itself, she did talk about fighting on Raw the World and the title.
Yeah.
I had taken some Duolingo, so a little bit of Spanish, very little, but they could pick up. Yeah, right. It really felt like she has something to not necessarily prove, but to kind of prove in a sense. So it's like you got to stake her claim. I feel like she's going to get her Mania moment right now. Stephanie, but we'll see. Like you said, it's a long way to go. Early prediction, but right now maybe Stephanie.
Yeah, because I feel like Stephanie still has to prove herself as champion. Because she had some feuds here and there, like I said, with Nikki Bella and Raquel. But to be the former world champion, I mean, Nikki's I guess she's a world champion, former world champion, but she had a Divas title. So, I mean, I don't know.
You say you guess. It is a world title. It count. Does the Divas title count and the Charlotte count?
I mean, Charlotte had so many other titles, so it kind of made up.
But okay, anyway, just the disrespect. I'm sorry.
It is disrespectful, but I don't know. But I'm just saying, she just need to be more world champions. That's what I feel like. These wrestlers need to do: beat former world champions, stake your claim, and have your moment. And I think this is what it will be for Stephanie. But a lot of people saying both Royal Rumble winners going to lose. So I don't know.
Wait, who won the men's Rumble?
Roman.
Yeah. Roman. Yeah. No. Yeah. Probably. I don't know. Let's talk about that for a second. How fine are you with the fact that you're a wrestler, you in the Royal Rumble? Oh man, it didn't work out, but there's always Elimination Chamber. Do you feel like Elimination Chamber being the next pathway to the world title kind of slows down the momentum to Mania? Or are you fine with how it's being built as the second way to a Mania main event?
No, and sometimes it's cool, but I like it for it to be more organic for a chamber. For any type of match like that, chamber, Hell in a Cell, 3 Stages of Hell. I like to be organically built. And this year was organically built for Drew McIntyre to defend his title in the chamber.
Yeah.
Because the number of competitors that are vying for his title and legit contenders, he could have defended that title.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people didn't think he was going to. Even me, I said it months ago that he probably wasn't going to make it to Mania with the title. And so this would prove everybody wrong on this. This would have proved everybody wrong on that. Even though he's still going to go to WrestleMania with the title, but this he could beat all those contenders in this, and then he had to find another contender on the way to WrestleMania.
Yeah,
but like I said, it just organically was built this year for him to defend the title. But I mean, here we are where we are, and it's getting interesting about who's in this chamber because some of our guesses. It wasn't all. It was off a little bit because we thought Gunther was going to get in this chamber easy because of the momentum he was riding with, Cena thing, AJ thing, and whatnot. But hey, we got the boy, the young OG. Hey, got up in that thing. I'm so happy about him getting in. And the crowd was just as happy because he saw how they cheered as soon as he got there. 1, 2, 3 on Dom, pinning Dom. I was like, yes, sir. He's here.
Yeah. That was a big moment. Jevon Evans going into the chamber is a pretty big deal. I just want to speak on that whole thing about the Elimination Chamber and the road Yeah, I do kind of wish it was more of a situation where if we're going to Elimination Chamber, that one of these could just be a match. I mean, at one point, I legit thought, okay, maybe they're going to defend the women's tag titles in Elimination Chamber this year, considering how many
Yeah,
contenders they are for this championship.
that
Because
was an
they've done that
option.
before. It's just, I don't know. I'm kind of bored. Yeah, bored because due to the notion of the Elimination Chamber winner having an option to choose an opponent at Mania does leave things kind of on a standstill with Roman, I guess, and Punk because they ain't really had no interaction. Well, Finn, I guess that's the interaction. You got Liv still playing around who she's gonna pick, but I mean, does that mean the winner of the women's champion gonna automatically go to Jade, or could Liv still pick Jade?
Liv needs to pick before for Elimination Chamber. Please, come on. Now. You can't have both. Just like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Come on now.
I don't know. I kind of wish it was a dynamic in which Drew could defend the title. He could be defending it because he's got beef with Sammy. We all know Cody's mission. Jacob has a claim for some reason because why not? Trick could just be in there because he's had interaction with Sammy, telling him he'll never be champion, and why not? He can win Elimination Chamber bout into that.
And Trick has interactions with Drew too.
Andrew, exactly. And I mean, you got fillers. There's a filler. I can't think of it right now, but there's some fillers you can put in there. I don't feel like a roster, but nonetheless.
I mean, people gonna say Priest or something like that.
Oh yeah, you could put Damian Priest in there, and Aleister Black. Why not?
Oh Lord,
no,
they
Andrade's not there anymore. Andrade's back in AEW.
Yeah, he back there.
Ray Phoenix.
I mean, he could.
Title. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, hey, Javon's a high flyer. He got in there. I mean, but Ray Phoenix ain't been doing as much, so I don't know.
They got to pick people on SmackDown. This is just Raw.
Okay.
Because see, if you're doing that way, there is no Raw Elimination Chamber. The Raw Elimination Chamber is women. Or I don't know.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying they both involved in that though. Both brands are involved in the chamber.
But if it's for the title, how you get a chance? You're not even on the show.
But I mean,
that's a SmackDown star.
Hey, Javon's in it. He's from Raw. LA Knight's in it. He's on Raw.
I know, but that's because it's for an opportunity at either title.
No, it's for Punk and Roman is solidified.
Well,
this is for Drew.
It is solidified, but standard wise, the Elimination Chamber could be for either one.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, that's why I'm glad Roman already picked. That's what I'm saying. Liv has to go ahead and pick for Chamber before it don't have to be like that.
Yeah, well.
So, and I'm just trying to see how they're gonna do the women's chamber because I guess I got my hopes high for Bianca coming back. But if like I said, Bianca don't come back, just like I did for the Rumble. Bianca don't come back, I was picking Liv. So if Bianca don't come back in the chamber, I'm picking Charlotte.
Oh, she's not. You picking Charlotte to win the chamber?
Yeah. Because I want to see Charlotte and Jade.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying Bianca don't come back. Bianca come back. Bianca all the way.
Yeah, but we all know Tiffany's gonna win, right?
Oh my god, bro! I do not want to see that, bro.
But we know she's gonna win.
No, I don't know that. I don't know that.
Okay, all right. We'll see as it goes on. Also Monday Night Raw, as I mentioned, you did have a promo segment with CM Punk. CM Punk coming out and, of course, saying how great to be alive in Memphis, Tennessee. Got interrupted with Finn Balor, and CM Punk kind of called Finn Balor out, saying how he feels as if Finn Balor ain't living up to the standard he was, and he was in New Japan. You run around with his Judgment Day crew, and instead of you elevating them, they done brought you down to their level. And like when you was in New Japan, you used to do all this stuff by yourself. And I'm like, dude, he had the Bullet Club.
I'm about to say, Finn still had a group, but the Bullet Club was it. And he kind of did it with the Good Brothers on Raw a little bit, even though it was an AJ too. But that's all still Bullet Club.
That was so weird. But in the end of it, Finn Balor, CM Punk, they're going to be facing off in Elimination Chamber. You still have everyone proclaiming that Punk is jeopardizing the Mania match in this type of build. How do you feel about this? I mean, talk about chances. How much of a chance do you give Finn Balor to actually win this?
10%, if that.
So are you looking forward to this match then?
I mean, for how it goes, yeah. How the ending goes, and how if Judgment Day gets involved, and I feel like they will try, and then Finn will get upset, just like Damian Priest got upset when Finn and JD got involved, and maybe Carlito was there too. I don't know, in his matches. But this time, it's funny with the Judgment Day. Here we go. Just like Finn is Damian Priest right now.
Yep.
And it's going to end up they're going to be fighting Dominic, just like Damian Priest fought Finn. Dominic is Rhea Ripley right now because she's supposed to be the heel, but then she kept getting cheered and she became a mommy. Everybody loves mommy.
The face of it, yeah.
Yeah. So Dominic will be there very soon. Like, he's already getting the cheers already, but he will leave it very soon, but not before he fights Finn at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship.
You still got that, okay?
Oh yes, definitely still got that. So I'm looking forward to it. But with this promo, yeah, it's just a push forward for Finn to lead the Judgment Day and for his storyline with the Dom and the rest of the crew. That's all this is. It's a holding pattern for Punk because he's waiting for Roman. That's all he's doing. But he in his wait, he's forwarding another story for another title and putting the Intercontinental title in a main event and for it to be one of the top things talked about on Raw. Even though Judgment Day is always relevant most of the time anyway, but it just puts that storyline with those two, Finn and Dom, in a top spot going into Mania. But right before, the Roman and Punk thing really gets going right before Mania. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I get you. I don't know. I mean, I get where you're coming from. I'll be honest with you. Part of me wants Finn Balor to win this so badly now. Just because everyone keeps saying he's going to win he's going to ruin the Mania main event.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like them saying that at all, but
I kind of just want
because that downplays Finn. Don't downplay Finn. I mean, we all know Punk and Roman happening, but you ain't got to say it out loud.
He'll say
like he's saying it out loud.
Yeah, you don't have to keep selling it in that fashion. Just, I mean, just sell it from the standpoint. Well, I mean, even if because if he gets hurt, then what do you go? Well, who cares? Either way, we'll see how it plays out. I do feel like in the end of it, Finn may end up becoming a face because he'll get tired of Judgment Day. He may want to try to prove a point and saying, "Hey guys, stay in the back. I want to prove I can do this." And I don't know if he does break from Judgment Day. I think he's taking JD with him though.
That's it will make sense because those two almost tied at the hip. Because like I said, Finn brought him in, trained him, and so it'll make sense. But I feel like Finn is just going to be by himself and go back to the Finn of old, hopefully, and have get that same aura back. And a lot of people want him to be the demon and stuff like that. He might pull it out, but we'll see.
Did you like Demon? I think we talked about this before. Did you like the Demon Finn Balor?
I would definitely like Demon Finn Balor. I like the face paint and everything. The entrance is dope. But like I said, it's not needed all the time.
No, that should be last resort. Like this is Super Saiyan type Finn. Like I'm not doing this in a regular fight.
Right. Because I loved it in NXT. NXT was peak Finn. But I want him to have that same real success on the main roster. Like he's had Intercontinental title before, but I just want him to be looked at as a main eventer. So like he's at least close to the main event. I mean, give me something. But I just want that Finn of old and that aura back. I need that aura back. I saw glimpses of it in the match with him and Punk had a few weeks ago. So I don't want that for WrestleMania.
No, I get that. Well, that's right with him and Dom. Yeah. Okay. What else do we have happening on Raw?
Oh, it's funny because it was in the Continental title match last year or Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania.
We had a segment that actually opened up the show. The Usos were coming out for their tag match, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who cares? What ended up happening was not Judgment Day. The Vision came out.
Yeah.
Now, this is interesting because when they came out, Logan Paul kind of took the reins of the microphone here. Is Logan Paul the leader of the division at this point?
As of right now, he's the best talker out
Yeah,
of
he
all of
is.
them.
Yeah.
So might as well let him talk. I mean, Paul Heyman ain't gonna be talking. Let Logan Paul talk. He gonna get you the heat either way.
At least some heat. Do you like
But
this nickname they give Austin Theory, the Pressure?
well, he under pressure because if this don't work, he really he gonna look real bad. Like, bro, last week what we called him, Baron Corbin.
Oh yeah,
Bro, he's still the masked man without the mask on.
You know, it's funny you said that because that's exactly what he kind of said in that whole thing. Everyone knows I was the original mask man. I know, but you're Austin. That's not.
Bro,
that's
we saw you take the mask off.
That's not the line you want to. That's not what you think.
Right. It ain't like that's a big thing. Like
that ain't just how.
But hey, I mean, it's something. But like I said, he under pressure if this don't work out, and the vision is they floundering right now. Without Braun Breaker there, they floundering. But like I said, next man up, somebody has to step up, and I guess Logan Paul trying to take that reign. He trying to do it.
Yeah, I know. I just but Braun Breaker being out, you kind of feel like the plans have kind of been stagnant a little bit because this really puts a halt on the development of whatever the vision was supposed to be.
Right.
But Logan Paul is going to be the guy who seems to head things at this moment. But LA Knight came out later, and this turned into a 6-man tag. LA Knight staking his claim that he wants Bronson Reed in Elimination Chamber because I think he has a qualifying match coming up next week. Oh, I need to pull that up. Because the next week set of qualifying matches will be the last set of matches to determine who goes in there.
Yeah, it should be.
But at this past week on Raw, you had a 6-man tag of Austin Theory, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul versus LA Knight and the Usos, where the Division came out victorious. After the match, Logan Paul went up to the commentating booth and started talking mad cash junk to Michael Cole. And just like that, out of nowhere, he got stumped by a masked man. He was ran off by Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
How do you think the masked man is? I have to ask the question again. Who do you think the masked man is?
I don't know, man. Like at this point, it might as well just be Seth. I mean, Seth been making his rounds on all these interviews. I was just watching his interview with Shannon Sharp. And he be on ESPN a lot. And he's going all around the world. So I mean, I think it might as well just be him at this point. But I say, it's just hard to see who he gonna fight. I would like to see a Bronson Reed because they had the more interesting matches out of all of them. Out of all of Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and Bronson Reed, he's had the most interesting matches with Bronson Reed. And so, if that's the match, then that's the match. But
I hear you.
It would have been more. It'd been more bigger if it was a Braun Breaker. From what we see,
you just give him a reason why it couldn't be Seth Rollins though. He's too busy doing stuff. So how could it be Seth Rollins?
Oh, because I mean, he came back yet. I mean,
he's doing interviews. How can he go around stumping people when he's having cognac with Shay Shay?
Hey man, yeah. At this point, it might as well just be him. I'm still gonna go with that.
Yeah, it's his proxy. It's Grayson Waller doing the stomping, but he's doing it as Seth Rollins.
Yeah, basically. Because if it's Grayson Waller, then get out of here. I mean, no, Grayson Waller is good, and he need to be taken serious. But I knew they do too, and I don't want I don't want them just to pick Grayson Waller out of there and let them do better than New Day doing when they could talk better than Grayson. But either way,
yeah, it is. Well, like I mentioned before, Bronson Reed has an opportunity to go into Elimination Chamber because he will be competing against Jey Uso and the original Grande Americano, which I do want to get into that a little bit later as well. But so yeah, you got that match that's going to be coming up next week, and the final qualifying match for the SmackDown competition. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Damian Priest, Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes.
That's so hard to pick. That's so hard to pick, bro.
You know, this is going to be the Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams' first interaction with each other.
I know. I'm torn in this match, man.
Looking forward to that interaction if they have one in the backstage. I just want to
see that would be dope. Dynamics. Trick Mello gang.
Yeah.
That's gonna be funny because Trick gonna say something crazy. But I'm trying to think who I would pick. I mean, it might as well be Bronson Reed in this match. I think Bronson Reed is in this match. Jey Uso is doing a tag team thing. I want them to fight the hardest at WrestleMania, so that's that. Who's the third person you said for that match? That's
Grande.
oh, we know what he's doing. He fighting the other Grande for some reason. So give me Bronson Reed in that one. Ah man, I'm gonna say Damian Priest wins. To go to the chamber.
That was too many.
Carmelo, huh?
Too many black people in there already.
Man, stop it! Stop it!
We already gave it to Jevon. I'm sorry. That's one. Listen, we letting y'all all. Okay.
No. That's all I'm about to explain why I picked Damian Priest. Damian Priest ain't doing nothing else. Carmelo's U.S. champion. Trick probably gonna be fighting Sammy at WrestleMania.
At Mania.
Yeah, it's just the way they building it. He talking so much trick, so much junk to Sammy right now.
I know.
I see that building right now. I don't want to see that.
I feel like a SmackDown match.
I know, but I'd rather see Trick versus Melo for the U.S. title. That's what I want to see at WrestleMania. But it's just the way it's building. I mean, that's what I see right now. So I think Sammy gonna mess up Trick. Carmelo, that's a U.S. title, and then Damian Priest is gonna catch a dub, even though he ain't gonna catch it in the chamber.
Okay. So yeah, Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody, Jevon. Oh yeah, I guess it would have to be Bronson Reed because there are no Vision members in there. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay, yeah, I guess Bronson. I was gonna pick Jey Uso, but there's no one else. I thought Austin Theory or Logan Paul was in there already. I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like your reason for Damian Priest. I want to pick Damian Priest too because I don't know what else he does.
He ain't doing nothing else. I don't see him fight Aleister Black no more.
And I hate that he gets a pay-per-view spot, but it's like he's literally doing nothing else.
But Trick is so hot right now, and it's just hard not to put him in something like that. So, but I'll be happy if Trick does win the triple threat, but I just see Sammy messing him up because you got to get back after what Trick said to him on last SmackDown.
That's kind of the thing. Well, that's funny because we picked Asuka winning based upon Maxine getting Natty distracted to lose. Yeah, that didn't happen though. Natty just ended up not winning because Bailey tapped out. But nonetheless, Maxine did attack, but it was after the match.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I'm not saying Trick could still win, but Sammy could probably attack after the match.
Yeah, possibly. They might do it the same way. But that's another thing. Like I said, we kind of call it certain things that we kind of call them, but they just doing it in a different way.
Yeah, just not the way we predicted, but the winners are the winners.
Yeah.
We're not doing the over-unders. We're just picking the straight-out winners.
Right, but I mean, the one we didn't pick, like I said, with Jevon Evans, we ain't fully talk about Jevon Evans and getting that dub on Raw main event. Hey, man, going to the Elimination Chamber. The Elimination Chamber older than he is. he the first youngest wrestler that's going into this match, younger than the Chamber
itself.
First
wrestler to be in the Chamber that was alive after the Chamber came out.
Right. So it's big that he got this spot. But let's talk about somebody who's kind of has some choice words about Jevon's character. Oh, Kevin Nash. Go and tell him what Big Daddy Cool said about Jevon.
I actually don't. Oh, the original tweet. I gotta go find that one. Kevin Nash was not too mince in his words. Hang on a second. Essentially, what Kevin Nash was saying was how Jevon Evans is just a little too happy-go-lucky in some cases. Called him Mr. Bojangles in another extent.
Yeah.
I actually had the apology. I did not get the original.
Oh, well, I mean, that's pretty much just the way he was saying. Call him Mr. Bojangles, and he needs to be more urban. I'm like, what do you mean? I do that Drewski meme. What do you mean by that? But it's like more urban. Oh, he needs to be Crime Time. Does he need to be the Godfather or Pimp? I mean, every stereotypical black person in there.
So Nash in the Source Controversy was saying that he's a little bit too effing Mr. Bojangles for me. Nash went on to say that he wishes Evans was a bit more urban and a little bit of an edge on his on-air persona. Criticizing Mr. Bojangles considered racial stereotype. Okay, yeah, often. Okay, but yeah, he said he just wants to have a little more edge on him. No worries, mistaken. OG. I think coin him original gangster. Okay, yeah, that's what the original statement. Wasn't even a tweet. It was a statement that he said on his podcast where he basically said he's a little too Mr. Bojangles. I wish he was a little bit more urban. I wish he was a little bit more edgy. Urban, I guess, is the word a lot of people do have an issue with. But Kevin Nash did. Well, the Bojangles, yeah. But this is how Kevin Nash did respond later. He said, "How often have you heard the term Uncle Tom? Most likely, it is used as a degrading way. If you actually read the literature, Uncle Tom whipped to death for helping to free slave women. I apologize for the use of the term Mr. Bojangles. It was in poor taste and obviously offensive. I just see talent being pushed in a direction that I disagree with. He should be the male version of Soruka, more contemporary than urban. It's funny how I'm usually the only person who pays attention to the development of black talent."
I don't think you're the only person, though. I mean, look at people who look at our development, our development, our culture in wrestling. So I don't know. I always thought Kevin Nash was a cool dude. I mean, I know he's used stuff from our culture in what he does. He wear the FUBU gear, the rap theme song with the Wolfpack and everything.
Who doesn't?
Right. So, but I'm just saying, I thought he was kind of cool. But him was coming out and say something like that, be more urban. Like I was saying, do you want him to be what? Crime Time, The Godfather, or any other stereotype that has been showcased in wrestling for black wrestlers? What are you saying?
Well, let me ask you this: how would you categorize Swerve?
Not that
he ain't happy-go-lucky either, though.
I'm saying okay, but say that. You don't have to say. Your choice, I understand what you're saying, but your choice words is terrible, Kevin.
I know, but it's like, would you say Swerve is urban? Swerve has a hip hop song when it comes out. Swerve is a hip hop artist, in fact.
Yeah.
Swerve is also the most dangerous man in wrestling, according to his own terms.
Yeah.
He's never been smiley, and it's like, I mean, you hear urban talk about Crime Time. Well, that's Vince McMahon's interpretation because that's how Vince McMahon saw it. But when fleshed out, the black wrestler, and I hate to say it like that, but having this conversation, Booker T, New Jack, Ron Simmons, in fact, is urban a bad word to use for that? How would you categorize them?
Not as that. But I mean, coming from, I'm just going to say it. Coming from a white guy, don't sound good.
Okay, this is a bad messenger.
Yeah, it's a bad messenger.
Okay.
And like I said, we get what you're saying, but you can say it in any other kind of way. I just don't like how you smile all the time. Let him be more serious. But this guy is young, 21 years old, just got to the main roster, happy to be here. But he's going to go through his troubles or, climbing the mountain. And he's going to, buck up and have more show a more serious side. But let this man grow on the main roster. But let this dude have fun and go for what he wants right now. And he and in doing, and he's saying he's happy to go lucky, he got himself an Elimination Chamber spot. So he is being taken serious in a certain way. He beat Gunther and Dominic Mysterio.
He beat Dominic Mysterio.
He beat Dominic Mysterio, but hey, Gunther was in the match too. Hey, he didn't pick Gunther,
but Gunther was out because Homeboy got, he distracted Gunther. Let's just
Dragon League. That might be leading to what you said, Gunther versus Rey Mysterio.
Oh, well, so AJ Styles was at the Performance Center recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know. Some people think he may have signed some type of deal with WWE.
Okay.
He hasn't really left the premises just yet.
Oh, I think he would. He's still
the high schooler who graduated that still comes to college campus every now and then.
Oh, well, that's every wrestler then. No, he can't say that. It's all on back there.
But I do want to speak to the point of Jevon Evans. Look, I understand. See, that's the thing. You keep saying he's 21. And I think the age thing is what kind of gives the default. Because, I mean, this is wrestling. No one likes the vanilla character. You say The Rock, I could point to in Cody. No one likes the character that is just no one. That character is never popular in wrestling. It's just the way the culture of the business is. And I think the only reason people want to give Jevon a leeway is because he's 21. He's young. I get it. But I mean, that these ebbs and flows right here, this is what comes with the wrestling part of it too. That's part of it as well. So,
Yeah, I say, hey, criticize, but hey, just like I said, your choice of words was just off, Kevin. That's all it was.
Yeah.
And so, but he hasn't taken serious in NXT. But hey, that part will come on the main roster. He just got there. Let it come. Okay. Like I said, he's in a serious spot, and he gonna have to lock in on Elimination Chamber. So let's see how that goes for him. So like I said, just bad choice of words, Kevin, and it's like I said, wrong messenger.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
We'll see what the chances are like in Elimination Chamber. It probably lasts for a good bit. I'm curious to see how that whole match ends out. Are we just kind of going through this for Cody to win? It's just Cody's.
That's what it seemed like. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Hey, I see. I Charlotte and Cody.
Okay, you got
two Elimination Chamber winners.
I like more Cody and Tiffany.
Oh my God, you and Tiffany.
It ain't me and Tiffany. I'm just looking at what is being.
I understand.
The obvious choice. I hate to use the word obvious too. That's the thing I hate. I hate the obvious part of it, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that because as much as I like Cody, I kind of don't. I don't even know who else I want to have win. I'm going to say LA Knight, but I don't really want him to win. I really don't want him.
But like I said, okay, what they did last chance and Jacob got in there, like a second chance match for the losers or the other matches get in this and fight. You want Jacob to be in there?
Jacob and Drew at Mania ain't doing nothing for me.
Well, like I said, I think it's gonna be triple threat anyway. Jacob, Drew, and Cody. So
it could be. It's just I don't know how you get Jacob in there if Cody wins this thing though.
Because Cody wins, Jacob ain't gonna. They still beefing.
Well, Jacob ain't got nothing to do with the Mania match. Jacob can sit there and beef all he wants
to. Nick Aldis gonna throw him in there.
He can open up a meat market with all that beef. He can open up a meat market with all that beef. It ain't got nothing to do with him going to Mania with that.
I hear what you're saying, but if they keep disrupting the show or they keep brawling all over the show, they're gonna put Jacob in there.
Let me tell you, if
Cody wins the chamber, Jacob is mad at both of them. He attacks both continuously. He's in the match.
If Nick Aldis incorporates Jacob, if Cody wins the chamber and Jacob does whatever, and Nick Aldis says, "Okay, you're in a triple threat," Nick Aldis needs to be fired. He probably needs to be drug tested first and then fired. Okay, because what are you even thinking?
No. I just go for what I see.
Someone called the drunk Adam Pearce and tell him he got a promotion. He's a GM of 2 shows. That's what we're down to. That's what we're down to.
Well, hey, Adam Pearce giving Nick Aldis something else to deal with.
Oh, man.
A certain crate.
Yeah, let's talk about that. That's what I want to get to. I really do want to talk about this Americano thing, but forget that. Let's talk about Adam Pearce got a crate. He's like, what is this? It's a crate that says do not open until Elimination Chamber. What do you think is in the box?
I was joking with Sean, man. I was like, it's a statue of some sort. But hey, it could be, Chris Jericho, man. That's the big one everybody's saying. And Jericho always got some creative way to come back or make an appearance. So hey, I don't know.
He's still on the AEW roster page. Just want to point that out.
That's so weird. If he's not signed there, that'd be weird. But I hope it's just not him in the box. Because like I said, you was in this box the whole time. Like, come on now. That's weird.
Yeah, that's why I think if it's Jericho and it's the gift of Jericho, I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, well, I didn't think about the gift of Jericho.
I heard someone said it could be Danhausen.
Ugh.
Because he's not necessarily, you didn't like Danhausen, huh? That was your thing?
I mean, he like what's the iguana to me now?
Oh, that's how you look. Well, you know what? He'd probably be best in AAA anyway. But you know what I think it is? I think it's a lifetime supply of dude wipes because they just signed a deal with dude wipes. I bet it's
Oh my god, I was so
dude wipes.
lame.
That's what I bet it is. I bet it is a gigantic box of dude wipes, and that's
Oh
what
god,
it's an ad. It's an advertisement. I think it's either that
hey,
or you know what? Going to the statue thing, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a statue of Triple H to celebrate 2K26 coming out too. That could be a thing too. I'm not putting my hopes that it's Jericho because.
yeah,
I mean, if it is, but I don't think it is.
yeah, I don't want to get my hopes up about what it is, but like I'm saying, hey, what if it's Bianca? Something for Bianca to come back. It was something for Royce Keys to make a moment. Like
he came in the Royal Rumble.
I know, but he ain't been on TV since. So I mean,
so they put him in a box and said, "Don't open." So Royce, hold on, let's just play that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just going for what I heard. I'm just going for what I heard.
I hope that person who said that is listening. So your idea was to put Royce Keys in the debut at the Royal Rumble. Then he said, well, that was fun. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get myself in a box, get myself FedEx to a Raw where they're not going to open me then. I'm going to say go to – I can't even finish that thought out. It sounds stupid. Okay.
I don't know. Like I say, yeah, but Jericho's the biggest threat. But like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if it's an ad or something like that. But like, so people gonna joke about it more, and then they really gonna think about who it is for real or what it is. So, but we'll see. We got a masked man. We got a mystery box. We got a lot of things to figure out here. A lot of things to be revealed.
Speaking of revealed, I got to mention this real quick. So you got Grande Americano getting upset at Grande Americano because reasons that involve the Grandes Americanos. If they have a mask versus mask match, what happens to the person that loses their mask?
Hey, they go back to being the wrestler they was in the first place. Because we know it's Chad and Ludwig Kaiser. Like, come on, man.
Why didn't Chad Gable just come back as Chad Gable? Why couldn't they just bring him back as Chad Gable? That's
why I'm saying he should lose his match. He should lose the match at WrestleMania if they're gonna have it. And then be himself, get his Creed brothers back together with him, and then actually do something.
Yeah, just do something. I don't care what it is. Just whatever. He had a promo on Raw, and he did this whole thing about, I'm not going to speak to you in my native language of Spanish. I'm going to speak to you in the good old language of English. I think he said American, in fact. I'm like, man, what's the point of this? Okay, but that's ridiculous. I was
done with it when he first did it, but go ahead.
I know. The Grande, when he came back in the Royal Rumble, and I thought, the match versus match is going to be a good match. But then it's like, the more we get into the thought of it, it's like, but who benefits from it? If you take off the mask of either one of these men, who's going to benefit from any one of this?
No, because nobody really is excited for the original, even for the original Grande Americano.
Because you weren't supposed to be excited for this character, because I could have sworn he was a heel.
He was.
He was born out of an idea of trying to. I don't care. Moving on. You know what? Is that everything with WWE? Because we can get to AEW, or you want to talk anything else?
No, we good with WWE.
All right, we're moving on. We're going straight into Dynamite because this past Dynamite was an eventful Dynamite. We had a promo. We had quite possibly a match of the year contender already on a weekly TV show. We had the Young Bucks staking their claim of going for the tag titles. I'm a little, I got to tell you, I don't like the Young Bucks being the Young Bucks again. I want the Broke Bucks back.
Yeah, it's more interesting.
I don't like the
like I said, they didn't revert them back. Let them do something else, man.
Yeah, I don't. That's my thing. I don't like them reverting back to that. That just seems so. I don't know. We're out of ideas at this point.
Basically,
I don't know, but nonetheless,
and now they about to fight FTR again.
Yeah, that again. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's probably gonna be a good match. Of course, it's gonna be a good match. But it's like, I got 4 of these matches already.
All right, I thought the Rascals was gonna get that, man.
I thought so. Private Party's back in town.
Yeah.
I like what Stokely said in this promo about how, Private Party, last time you guys were around, the Young Bucks are trying to get rid of y'all. Now y'all trying to shake hands. That's the type of hypocrisy I can't stand in this business. Boy, if wiser words weren't said, I tell you, I love that because he is so right. I can't stand when that type of stuff happens. Private Party really should be trying to kill the Young Bucks because they did try to throw them out of the company.
Yeah.
And the
I
Death
mean,
Riders, because they did break Isaiah's hand. I still can't, whatever.
boy, they need to get something on somebody because they ain't been seen in a long time. That's what that's they MO really. Right?
Kind of in and
Like,
out.
yeah, in and out all the time.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio Sky. They got a lot in common.
Oh boy, yeah.
I can never get excited when I see Scorpio Sky because I go, I hear you now, but yeah, you'll be gone after this match. But nonetheless, they had another promo. It was Hangman Page and MJF. They had a very strong back and forth. MJF kind of called out Adam Page saying, look at a young cowboy. They call you the main character and you can't even maintain a legitimate title run. You're not the main character. I should be. And called him kind of a, I don't know what you want to call it, but someone who just doesn't live up to the standard. Same thing Swerve kind of said to Hangman a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hangman put it all on the line saying, listen, you may be right, but in the end, we're going to put this down to the real test. Texas Death Match, MJF, Adam Hangman Page. If Hangman Page loses, he can no longer challenge for the world title. Ever. Where do you see this going?
I mean, with that, you would think Hangman going to win, right? I don't see him just not challenging for the world championship ever again. I mean, is he leaving the company? Is he pulling a Cody?
Right.
Is he going to WWE? What are we doing here? Because I figured MJF was going to hold the title until All In.
And Will Ospreay?
Yeah, Will Ospreay or Kenny Omega or Swerve, somebody like they all chasing him right now. So for him to pull this off like this, like I understand you saying, "Oh yeah, me and you, we need this title," but I just don't think it should be up to that point to where you just sacrifice all your title rights if you lose.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, I like that. Your title rights. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like that type of stipulation either. I mean, I like it a little bit more when it's built into the. No, I only like it when the champion has had enough of the challenger and puts that in the claim of as long as I'm champ, you can't challenge for it.
Yeah.
But I don't like when a challenger sets the stipulation like that. It just seems stupid.
Yeah. It's like I said, it just wouldn't seem to be built up like that. Like I can say y'all hate each other all y'all want, but you've already beaten this guy like twice. And he said, oh, that's a lucky shot. And MJF saying that's a lucky shot. But hey, if I do it again, I mean, come on. I look at you, they ain't look no more. It's just I'm better than you.
Yeah.
And MJF, saying, I don't understand why people see you as that. But I mean, it's a chance to prove he not. I mean, and then Swerve, I was about to say Swerve. Hangman saying that another Texas Death Match is his favorite match. I'm like, come on.
Hey, that's what he does. That's his thing. That's like the War Raiders. They had the Viking Raider ship match. Hangman has a Texas Death Match. I mean, if Hangman's going to put his title rights on the line, I guess he does have the right to put it in his stipulation type match then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, because MJF agreed before he knew it was a Texas Death Match. I don't know.
Because he said, I need more time to think about the stipulations. Like, no, I'm not going to give you time to think about it. I'm going to just tell you what it is.
Right.
I hear that. I respect that.
I don't know. I just think it's too far. Hangman taking it too far with this. And that, like I said, leads me to believe Hangman is going to win now. I really didn't think he was. He had a better chance than Brody King did the last on Grand Slam last weekend, but I still didn't think Hangman was winning it. Like I just felt like MJF was going to hold the title to All In, but we gonna see, man. It's making it more interesting right now.
I mean, listen, titles are not guaranteed for long reigns and for any extent. MJF could still lose it. We'll see what the build-up goes or what it looks like when we get to that point. But, I mean, a lot could happen between that time. You still have the instances of Swerve, Hangman's so-called best friend, or Kenny, his actual best friend. They had a whole meet-up tonight. I think Swerve even turned heel by the end of this match where quite possibly match of the year. Swerve and Kenny Omega went at it at the main event of this year, Week Dynamite. I I kind of have a feeling that maybe they may have a say so in the end of that Hangman MJF match.
Uh, they very much can. Like I said, if he get disqualified, would that count?
Oh. Well,
If
it's
somebody gets
Texas Death
disqualified,
Match. This
huh?
was disqualifications.
Oh yeah.
Texas
Oh,
Death.
my bad. My bad.
Oh God.
Well, they might then. They might have something to do with it. Because I mean, Swerve act like acting like a heel, and he's after what he did to Kenny, like put him through that table. He said, "I needed this. What did you need this for?
Yeah, right. What is that all about?
What did you need this for? What was this moment for that you did? Why you did this?
It felt
Because
so
Kenny
defeated.
was locking in on the world title, and Swerve saying, you ain't taking my spot." Now, like I said, that's my title. I'm going for it. And so he stood in his way, and he actually won this match, and which I was happy to see. But the match was just great. If you haven't seen it, go watch it on that full thing. But I think something got to give with that. Somebody else is going to be involved in the MJF and Hangman because they, especially with having a Texas Death match, because for him to bring that out again. Something got to happen. So I'm very interested to see it. It's going to be hopefully Revolution is better than that Grand Slam last weekend. I'd say it was bad, but I thought it was going to be more pay-per-view worthy, but it was like more glorified Collision, and a little anticlimactic at points. But we'll see what happens. I think Revolution is going to be good.
Yeah, Revolution is going to be good. They always show out for the pay-per-views. But yeah, Grand Slam was It was a Saturday show. It was a what else was the All-Star break on that same weekend?
Yeah. Last weekend, yeah. All-Star game.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question. What was better? The All-Star weekend with the dunk contest 3-point shot or that Grand Slam?
Oh, give me Grand Slam, bro. I don't care. That dunk contest was booty. The 3-point contest hit. I mean, like I said, I was a little excited with Booker and Dame, but give me Grand Slam, bro. I'm good with that.
All right,
I'm good on that.
AEW wins again.
Beating the NBA too.
All right. But other than that, it wasn't too bad of a night of Dynamite. You did have some tag match, or you had some other matches on here. You had the Brawling Birds. They had that's Jamie Hayter. No, it's not. What's that girl's name? No, is that Jamie Hayter?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, she looks nothing like herself.
Yeah, I said she need to change it. She need to change some stuff up, man.
Yeah, Alex Windsor, Jamie Hayter, and Alex Windsor. They had a match against I don't want to say enhancement talent, but they were. You did have a Fatal 4-Way match for the TBS Championship. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I'm still waiting for Mercedes to come back though. That's all I'm waiting.
I do like the fact that Mercedes has lost that title and is kind of taking some time off TV to kind of just gather herself, but she's just kind of taking a vacation, I guess you could say.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot. She's been going all around the world, literally getting titles. So I mean, yeah, she'll take a little break, but she didn't defend the rest of those titles.
You did have Beast Mortals make a comeback. He lost to Kevin Knight, but Beast Mortals made an appearance. I love seeing Beast Mortals. Believe it or not, the guy who plays Beast Mortals passed the bar exam, so he's a legitimate attorney at Raw.
Lord Jesus. But hey, congrats to Beast Mortals. Hey, you passing the bar, you dating Mercedes, you living life, bro. You got an AEW contract, you doing your thing.
There it is. Mox defended the Continental Championship against Mark Davis.
Oh Moxley. My God.
Moxley, I do like this version of Moxley for some reason. What do you see this? Well, of course, right. Where do you see this going with the Death Riders and the Callis family? Because I feel like these tensions are going to boil over at some point.
I don't know. Don Callis family need to put some more points on the board. What I see, Death Riders they racking them up against y'all, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Because even lost. No, that was against the Bullet Club. So Gay Kid and Clark Connors, I think they're in WWE as a Bullet Club. Although I thought Gabe Kidd was with the Death Riders at one point.
I thought so too.
I don't know. I think it's just a hitman for hire. I don't know.
It might have been what it is. I don't know.
But they lost to the conglomeration of Orange Cassidy and Ishii. But yeah, I mean that's your Dynamite for the most part. Not to say it wasn't eventful. It was very eventful from the standpoint of the news of what we got with MJF and Hangman and the development of Swerve and Omega. But is there anything else you like to add on this whirlwind of wrestling before we head out?
No, not really. I mean, I'll just a lot of things going on right now. I'm gearing up for, like I said, for WrestleMania. We WrestleMania season, so it's one of the most exciting, especially for WWE. But you know, AEW sticking in there, like I said, still putting on great shows. The matches, like I said, can continue to be top notch. But Revolution has to hit well. Maybe it might be better than Elimination Chamber. We're gonna see how it goes because we kind of see where it's going already for Elimination Chamber. But maybe they could surprise us. Hopefully, so we're waiting to see on that
one. When is Revolution?
The 15th, March 15th, and Elimination Chamber is the 28th. So
yeah, the end of the month, very last day.
Yeah.
You know, this February right here is only February where you get 4 of every day of the week.
Oh yeah,
4 days straight. This is a full square calendar. So 4 Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays.
All right. Well, we're gonna see how the wrestling calendar goes for them, but
okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for us today here at Champions Corner where the real fans meet. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again next time.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, hope to see you Sunday. We're gonna be having a show where we probably going over SmackDown and anything else that might be going on in the sphere of wrestling. But hey, if nothing else, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Be kind to each other.
Oh yeah, we love to see you again. Talk to us. Hit up and subscribe. You know, and like, hit the share, put the share button. We thank you. Peace.
Good night.